I recently did a video where I put some polished stones that I've done in resin, and it turned out amazingly, I must say. I was really pleased with the results. I got a lot of people asking me, what happens if you put marbles in? So I thought, well, let me show you. So I've got a load of marbles here, all different colours. I got them off the internet. They were really, really cheap, but I think they're going to make a great resin lamp. But I thought, I can't just try marbles. I thought what I'll do is I'll also try these, which are the little glass kind of half beads that you put in the bottom of vases and things like that. And I think they're really pretty and will make a great lamp as well. I'm going to do it in the same mould so that we can see, but I think it will work in any mould. So it's not a problem which mould you do it in. Now, before I pour my resin, what I'm going to do is make sure these are clean. Now, I'm not going to clean them each individually because that's going to take too long. So all I've done is got a couple of baby wipes put together like this. And I'm just going to give them a bit of a going over because I don't want any dust and dirt in them, and these have been sitting around my house for a while. Most likely got dust and dirt on them. And that'll just get any little bits of dirt and dust off them, hopefully. Now, when I mix some resin for this as well, I'm not going to be too worried about bubbles. I'm not going to put it in my resinous bubble extractor machine because I wouldn't mind a few bubbles catching in this. I think it'll add to it as well. And now I'm going to pop them in there, ones I've cleaned, so I know if I've got enough. And I want to fill this right up to the top. Now, the marbles are lovely and clean already, I think. They're not that as clean as I thought they would. So I'm just going to go round and give them a bit of a wipe through. That should pick up any dust or grime that's on them. Yeah, I think that does look better, actually. And pour them in there till they get to the very top. Right, so I know that that's how many I need to fill this up. Actually, I can fit another one in there. I think I might be able to squeeze one in. I'd rather have one more than not enough. You're not going to be able to use too much resin for this either. So it's going to save you a lot of resin by doing it like this. I can't wait to see what they look like. I'm going to be using the T-Expert 1:1 crystal clear resin for this. I love this resin. It's not expensive at all. It's a really great value resin. I always get the results that I want and expect from it as well. And you can get this in larger sizes and it doesn't break the bank either. It's a 1:1 resin. The other good thing is it does kind of release the bubbles quite well as well from that resin. Pop my gloves on and I'm going to pop my mask on. The mask I use now before I mix that up. PPE, very important. Well, I've got my resin mixed up now, and what I'm going to do is, before I do anything else, is pour just a little bit into the base of each of the molds. I find that this always gives me a much better result, and give that a bit of a mix round in there like that. And then all I need to do is pour the measured amount of each item into my mixing bowl. Now, if you want to know where I get these mixing bowls from, these large ones that have got great signs on, they're in my resin toolkit, and the link for that is down below. If it's out of stock, it will be coming back in stock soon. It's been so popular and people have been ordering more than one set, thank you, that it keeps going out of stock, but it will be back in stock soon. So all I've done is poured enough of that in there, enough resin in there to ensure that they are all coated, because I don't want too much resin. Now, these are all going to sink down to the bottom anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I don't want to be wasting resin. So I'm going to put half of them in, give them a little tap, push them around a little bit as well, and then fill it up again a little bit more. Make sure I've got them in some of the nooks and crannies of this mold. I do think this is going to make a very pretty lamp. Okay, and this is where I'm going to slowly dribble in my resin now to fill any gaps that have been created from putting those in. I'm slowly filling it in because that way it's not going to add too many more bubbles, but it's also going to give it chance to get into all those little nooks and crannies and everything that these stones have, oh look, I've overspilt it again. Not pouring it slow enough. Right, and we'll leave that to settle now for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then if any air has been released and it's been displaced, we can fill it up again. And I'm going to be doing exactly the same thing with the marbles. Making sure they're all coated. Oh, they look pretty already, they do. Putting a few in, giving it a push round, and then filling it up. And thank you to the people that suggested this on my other video as well. I love suggestions. They're always so helpful and fun. And now I'm going to do exactly the same and let this fill up slowly. And again, we'll put that to one side and let any of the bubbles that need to come up, And then if there's any here that marbles that are too prominent, like in this one, that one's a bit prominent, so it's going to cause a problem when I put it down flat. All I'm going to do is either flatten them out, or if I have to, I can remove them. Tiny bit of squidgy widgy, and then we can leave them to one side to cure up. Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing how these have come out. They look great from there. So this is the one with the glass bit. Now that has come out very pretty. Oh, I do like that. Of course, got a nice bit of weight to it. And let's have a look at this one, which is the marble one. Yeah, that has come out beautiful as well. Oh, I really like that. How much colour is in there. And again, that's got a nice bit of weight to it. So let's have a look and see what they look like lit up. I've only got a small one of these little discs here, so that should light that up just as well. Oh, look at those. Let's turn the lights off. Oh, they have come out awesome. I'm not sure if because of the way the light's shining, if the camera is really picking that up, but they have come out so pretty. I think you're probably just getting a lot of glare from the lights. I absolutely love those. I think they would sell exceptionally well, especially this. I think both of them would. That has come out awesome. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this project as much as I have. It does definitely work. I mean, look at the difference in that one. Look, with all those marbles. And I quite like having the multicoloured marbles. I'm not sure. It'd probably look great with just all the same colour marble, but I think that has come out so well. And again, this one as well, with the little glass drops that you can put in vases and things. Well, which one do you like the best? Or do you like them both the same? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. Boot that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out the video I've got coming up next. I'll link the one where I use stones because that came out brilliant as well. But most of all, enjoy your resin. Take care. Bye.